If you are applying for different subjects at different universities, this is how you're going to write your personal statement. I have been asked this question so many times, I had to make an entire video about it. Without further ado, let's get on to it. And by the way, follow if you want to see more daily personal statement and A-level tips. First thing you need to understand is that you can't apply for completely different subjects. For example, you couldn't apply for economics somewhere and then just art somewhere else. So when you are applying for different subjects, they need to be in sort of the same field. For example, economics as well as economics and finance, or history and politics and history and politics, for example. And I know these are different subjects, but they're in the same sort of domain. And then this leads me on to my next point. You need to understand how these different subjects link together so that you can write a personal statement that admissions staff from either department could read and think it was made for them. So for example, I study economics at university, but at some universities I applied to study economics and finance. I was able to write my personal statement in a way that incorporated finance so that the econ and finance department at these other universities could think it was for them. If you're applying to history somewhere, you're applying to politics somewhere, you're applying for history and politics somewhere else, you could find some event to talk about in your personal statement that piques your interest, that is political, an event in history, and one that combines the two together. How are you going to do this though? You are going to get both of these subjects that you are applying to, and you're going to try and get your head around the overlaps. What subtopics within each of these subjects overlap? Because this needs to be the primary focus of your personal statement. Remember, the personal statement needs to be something personal. So this overlap topic should be something you're actually interested in. After all, it probably should be, because you are going to be studying this at university. And please remember that your personal statement is personal. It's not an essay, but you need to talk about the specific things within that academic field or those academic fields that spark and pique your interest. For inspiration, you can go to the course website for the universities you're thinking of applying to, have a look at the modules that you can take, and then figure out the overlaps from there and tailor your personal statement, reverse engineer it. If you found this video helpful, be sure to save it for later and follow for more daily personal statement tips.